What makes it superpower, Andrew?
In an article that we read today, it said that some Indians took 2 mouthfuls of chia seeds and could run up to 100 miles a day. 100
miles. So we're excited. We're gonna make chia seed pudding, and we're gonna add a bunch of fresh fruits. And we got this idea actually for breakfast, but we decided today we'll make a special snack, and then we're gonna make leftovers for the morning time. So we'll kind of give you 2 ideas in terms of what you can do with it. So, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't we start with our chia seeds. So Hunter, what's so good about chia seeds? I think a lot of people have been hearing that chia seeds are really healthy for them, but what makes the chia seed the new superfood?
It has omega-3s, fibers, proteins, and then it says that it doesn't contain a lot of calories.
Right. And what do so Isabella, we made some of this yesterday. You helped me stir it up. What happened to the chia seeds that originally look like this? So we have our little tiny chia seeds. What happened to them when we put them with our almond milk?
They sucked the milk up and got bigger.
Right. And then what happens if you eat that in your tummy?
It fills you up.
It fills you up. See? And with diabetes, which is a big problem right now, not only in America but here in Mexico, the chia seeds actually help to slow down the intake of sugar. So if you're a diabetic and you have an insulin problem, by eating things with chia seeds, it's actually going to help release the sugars in the foods that you eat a little bit slower so that you can, A, last longer, which is why it was considered a superfood by the Indians, but it will also help regulate the blood system. So this is easy. We got our chia seeds at Costco, and one thing about this bag is it's gigantic and it's organic. So Nutiva is available at your local Costco. We've got a cup of chia seeds here. Pour that in there. Just pour it into the bowl. That's easy.
That's the one.
And then can you do this for me? I want you guys to make this yourself because you're pretty light. Okay, so this is 1 cup of chia seeds and 3 cups of almond milk. We already had our almond milk made. So we have a little bit of vanilla in our almond milk, which kind of helps to sweeten up the flavors. And so 1 cup of chia, 3 cups of almond milk. Here's a spoon for you, here's a spoon for you. I want to take turns. You just stir it up and a little bit slower because right now it's a liquid. So when you first start with your chia seed, it's going to be very liquid. The nice thing about eating this over breakfast is if you remember to make it the night before, you just stir in your chia and your almond milk, or coconut milk also works really well, and you pop it in the fridge. And you can leave it overnight, and by the morning time it'll already be more of a pudding consistency. So to make ours a little bit sweeter, we're going to add, you do this one, a little bit of maple syrup. So this is about 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. You can put it a little higher.
Put it all in with us.
There you go.
And now do we stir again?
Almost, hold on. And then Alejandro, this comes out pretty fast. Do you want to sprinkle it? You're my herb guy. Alejandro is my spice chef. You're going to put it less, just sprinkle it on top. It just comes out really fast. That's it, that's enough. Perfect. So just give it a little sprinkling. So we've got some maple syrup and vanilla. And be careful as you mix it up.
Because you don't want to get you don't want any stuff getting out of the bowl.
What do you think this is going to taste like, guys?
I don't know.
Actually, you tried it a little earlier. What did you say it tasted like?
At first, without the flavoring, it tasted like air. There wasn't really a taste.
Like air. But did it have a good consistency?
Mm-hmm. It was a lot like Jell-O.
Oh, okay. Jell-O and maybe even like a tapioca-ish?
Yeah.
What did What did you guys learn about what happens to the chia seed when you add it to the liquid? Alejandro and even Lucas, you guys, Dad was telling me a little bit about that.
So the chia seed absorbs the water and gets a lot fatter, and then it grows a little bit of gel on the outside. Oh man, Lucas, you just got the whole And then when you eat it, when it goes through your stomach, it takes out all the like metals and mercury and all the bad stuff.
So it's kind of like we used to say, it's kind of like a toothbrush for your intestines. So it helps to clean out some of the toxins and bring it out of your system. That sounds like a pretty good idea. That looks great, guys. So as you can see, they've stirred in all our little spices. You can add vanilla to it as well. Like I said, we'd already made our almond milk, which had vanilla, so we didn't need any vanilla. And what you're going to do with this concoction is take it and put it into your refrigerator. You can cover it, especially if you're not going to put it on the top shelf. And you'll put it in the fridge. I'll just leave it right here for now. We have already made a batch, because I wanted to, you want your bowls? You guys want to show everybody what your chia seed pudding actually looks like?
This is the chia seed pudding.
Yummy! So this is actually just after a couple of hours. It took about maybe 2 to 3 hours to gel its consistency. And now we have a very nice texture, which is much more like a pudding. We're gonna add bananas and some frozen berries to make it a little more flavorful. Here, I have another spoon for you. You guys have some spoons? Definitely have to have spoons. Let me give you some bananas.
Can I put my bananas on the side so I can put them around?
Oh, okay, sure. You can do that. Do you want me to cut some banana in there for you? Okay. Today we're using some frozen berries because being here in Mexico, we ate all of our fresh berries earlier this week. We got some strawberries earlier from our farmer's market. And another great thing about Costco is they do have a pretty large bag of frozen organic berries, like a berry blend. So we've got here...
Who got it?
Oh, perfect. We've got blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and strawberries. You want me to scoop some in there for you?
And then are we going to munch the berries up into them?
You can do whatever you want, actually. Do you want more?
No. I want more. I want them.
First do Lucas's.
Okay, first do Lucas's.
Because I like to take the fruits out and then put them in this room.
Can I do it for you? Because I don't want to get Isabella. Let me help you.
Okay.
Thanks. I don't want to get Isabella off. Is that good? Okay. So we left these partially frozen so we can go eat it outside maybe, since it's pretty hot today here in San Felipe. And another great thing about the chia seeds, I noticed with my kids, especially it's summer, you're home with your kids, that they eat all the time. I think I'm telling Lucas that I swear every 5 minutes he's asking me for something else to eat. And you'll notice on our videos he's constantly eating foods. So the great thing about the chia is it's going to help fill them up for a little bit, which is going to give them a lot of energy. The vitamins and minerals and proteins in the seed itself, once it has been released with the liquid, it's going to give them a lot of energy, so later on when we go for our beach walks, that they don't suddenly midway get hungry and say, Mom, I need more food. So, some other great toppings that we don't have here that I think would be awesome for breakfast would be a granola, oats, nuts and seeds, and then even coconut would be a really delicious. This is the third cantaloupe we've gone through today.
Okay, bye.
You want cantaloupe on the side? Just okay. So let me give you this.
Like this?
I think you're ready to eat.
I want to very
Very mashed. So
I want to put mine in between the bananas.
this is beautiful. Did you see? Did you see Isabella's?
Did you
Isabella's
see
the artist of the family. You guys excited that we get to eat this for breakfast tomorrow too?
Yeah.
Yes.
I want
We'll
to
do a
make.
whole nother version of it for breakfast.
I want to make it like this again.
That's really.
Yay.
So that's it. It's super simple. Once you've done your chia, the hard part is done, and all that takes is time. From there on, you just add your favorite fruits and maybe some nuts and seeds and coconut, a little bit of spice, and you've got a perfect treat. Okay guys, thanks so much for cooking with us. I think we're already eating. Stay healthy, stay cool this summer, play with your food, It's beautiful. It really is lovely.
How's mine?
I'm gonna take a picture of it because it's so pretty. Yours looks just tasty.
Let me see that, Isabel.
I'm gonna show it. Like, there you go.
Mine? Mine looks like mash. Mine!
I have a different brand for it. See?
See you at the ranch.